there's this YouTuber who released this documentary solving the DB Cooper case a couple weeks ago. And that came out, and he wanted me to make a public declaration that he had solved the case.
Oh my God.
And
Really?
really, really, he even flew to Denver to have lunch with me, and it's a long, crazy story. And so it comes out, and I'm like, dude, I think what you've done is really good and it's really interesting, but I don't believe that you've solved the case. And then he just went ape shit on me and started trashing me. He started calling me and screaming at me on the phone. I stopped answering my phone. He started sending me nasty text messages. I woke up on Christmas morning to like 40 messages from him just about what an unethical piece of shit I am. And
You would be unethical if you did say that he solved the case, because how would you know? Like, how?
it's absolutely insane. And him and a couple other people started like messaging me and putting all these comments on my podcasts I put up on YouTube about how I am biased. I need the case to remain unsolved so that I could keep my quote cash cow podcast going. And I'm like, motherfucker, I pay $15 a month to do this show.
Right.
All the equipment came out of my pocket. What the fuck cash cow are you talking about? I have a day job. I've made no money on this. I do it because it's something I'm interested in, and I thought doing a podcast was fun.
People are crazy. We rent this studio space too, and we got a sponsor, luckily, that pays for most of it, but I still pay $100 a month
for the studio.
For the studio.
All the fees, the Canva, the
Where's the cash cow? Let's find that bitch and let's
milk it.
Milk that cow, man.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, we should get started because I have a gig
he
tonight.
has a gig.
Oh, you
Molly,
do?
hit it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. Let me find the intro.
Oh my fuck.
I have to find it.
Give her a minute.
It's,
Don't
give,
put her on
give
the
me,
spot.
Give me,
Best
give
in
me.
Welcome back, Universe, to Off the Rails Podcast, Episode 4, Season 4.
Yes.
Woo! Coming to you pre-recorded from the Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty. That's the important part. Home Sale Realty.
Beautiful Grafton.
Beautiful Grafton, Wisconsin. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home or maybe a career in real estate, email Roy at cbhsr.com or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And even if you don't want to sell houses, Roy will put you in a position. Just call him up and say, these are my skills. Do you need them somewhere in your company? There's so many people I talked to at the Christmas party that said, I didn't really like selling houses, but then Roy put me in the IT department, and it's been great. I've been here 50 years.
You went to the Christmas party?
Bunch of them. Yeah.
I wasn't invited?
Not this year. He didn't have one this year.
Is it because of me?
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
No. Actually, Nate went with me. Nate Ford.
Nate Ford?
Yeah.
You brought him to a party?
He did like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was great. But anyway, we are here joining us for some goof off time. The man behind the Cooper Vortex podcast, Darren Schafer.
Woo! Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
Coming back for some fun. All right. This week, we have body spray nipples, Poundland outrage, mystery animal on the loose, Hitler's testicle, don't mess with chick lions, Brits feeding the geese, loafers, Japan has it right, just another MILF Monday, a weird sperm story, the biggest sperm donor, and play it again, sex dolls on this always hilarious Wednesday premiere.
You gotta have the sex dolls.
All right.
Wait. What was it about the lionesses?
Don't mess with chick lions.
Yeah.
All right. So here is a classroom dare that happened. They dared this guy to spray 2 cans of body spray on his chest, right? 15-year-old. When you do that, he accidentally froze his nipples off. So he used 2 cans of body spray on his chest, froze his
Like
nipples.
Axe.
Well,
It's Lynx, it says.
Okay.
well, it's like Axe body spray, Lynx. So what happened was one of his buddies saw that his nipple looked weird, and he walked up and flicked it and popped it right off.
That sounds like something you would do.
With
So
body
here it is.
spray?
It's gone, man. That's what's left.
Oh no!
Just the-
Wow.
What
That's
body
exactly-
spray
it
does
hurt.
that to your nipples?
Well, it
Yeah,
comes.
it
It's
was
ice
cold.
cold.
Why is it ice cold?
He flicked both my nipples, and that's when my nipples fell off.
Well,
Walked up
you
and
didn't
blink.
just invert.
Wait, he wasn't. I thought when you said it
That's
was
a
cold,
great
he
quote.
was like doing it outside somewhere cold.
No, these were the cans.
It was
made
just because of the aerosol or the.
What?
Wow.
First off, what are these dudes into, man? Seriously. They
How
need to
bad do you
find
feel? You
a
just
more
wanted to flick your buddy's
healthy
nipple. You
way
didn't want to
to-
flick it across the room.
I've never flicked a buddy's nipple. I don't do that. We've done titty twisters as kids, but I mean, you outgrow that shit.
Yeah, but when you're holding on to the titties and he walks away and you still got the nipples.
It
in
looks
there.
weird. Flick.
Yeah.
So it's cold. Like I'm picturing
we
like
got
those
comments.
Why
aerosol
is he spraying
cans,
all that
like
shit
the-
all over
the
him?
canned air. That gets really cold.
Has he got a perspiration problem or something?
I don't know.
He said it was dare. It was a
It was
like
a
a
dare,
bet.
man. You're 15.
Spray
Now-
two
Don't you
cans
stop
of.
at one can?
And now he's nippleless forever.
Well, really, for a guy, how much? I mean, they
Nipples are
don't-
for show.
right. I mean, I don't find them. to
They're
be
not
an
for go.
erogenous, so-
I mean,
Although some guys talk about it, like I tweaked my nipples.
he's
It's like,
got a fun conversation starter.
What do you do with the
Oh.
nipples, though?
they fell off. They're on.
Did he go find
You
him?
gotta
you think?
go to the doctor to get them
have
stitched
it,
back
a
on.
nipple reattachments?
I'd at least staple them just to see if they healed back on.
Don't they
Oh.
remove nipples when they give women a breast enhancement? Don't they do something weird with them too?
No.
Yeah,
It used to be something like
I think
that.
so.
I think that was the
they
old
lose
original.
sensation. Somebody told me they remove them and just tattoo a nipple on. Is
Well,
Oh,
I
that's
know-
for
I know if you have breast
breast
cancer
cancer,
And
not-
they have to remove it. Then they reconstruct it, but the nipples are gone, so they have tattoo artists that tattoo
so
it
if
back on.
just getting breast augmentation surgery, they don't fool with the nipples?
No.
I
No.
hope not.
No, they cut like underneath, I think, and
Yeah.
they so that the scar isn't very visible. And then they don't.
Tom, didn't you check into that for hers?
I've been leaving
She
pamphlets
seems to know a lot
all
about
around.
it. Are you considering it, Molly?
No, I've seen the tattoo artists that
Molly?
tattue them, and I think
She's
that
not
that's
gonna
Molly,
get a
brilliant.
job
We're
no
trying to
matter
get
what.
our listeners to donate. Donate so Molly
No.
can get a
Patreon.
boob job. Tommy
No.
needs them. Tommy needs them.
He does not.
Tommy, don't you need them?
She loves walking around without a bra.
I do.
Well, you can
Does
still.
getting your nipple flicked off hurt? I love that
I'm
both
sure
of
it
them. You did it both of them.
It was
Yeah.
numb.
Well, if it was numb, he might not have felt it.
He said,
I
yeah,
mean,
they were
getting
like
it
raw
flicked
swords
hurts.
when it thawed.
Oh gosh.
That's ridiculous. Don't spray that shit all over your chest.
Mm.
Don't do that out there, kids.
Oh, I'm going to be trying this later today.
You're no kid.
You're spraying 2 cans of body spray on you.
What brand was it? I got to write that down real quick.
Lynx.
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 Okay.
That would be something to do if you're like crowded in the center seat on a plane. Just fucking, I'm spraying my nipples here. Guys, you want to give me some room? I'm peeling nipples off
Well,
here.
as long
You're
as you're
gonna
wearing
spray
your
2
mask.
full cans of body spray on a plane
Hey,
full of people.
it doesn't say you can't.
Yeah,
That's
They're
dick
not
move.
letting you on with Lynx. That's aerosol, right? You gotta do
Oh,
that in the
aerosol
bathroom
can.
before you get. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
clothespin them on so they hang.
Why on a plane? Why would that be your first like
Yeah,
go to?
because he
Like, oh, that'd be fun to
wants-
do on a plane.
But you're in the center seat and you don't want anybody touching you.
No, you do it on a roller coaster. So when you're going down, you get the guy behind you. You let it go, and it goes into his screaming mouth.
Oh, God. Caught in
What
his
the-
throat.
There is
What was
something.
Hey, it's
that?
a bird or something, some kind of bug.
There is something wrong with you.
Coughed up a nipple.
There is really something wrong with you.
That guy put his nipple in my mouth.
And it
Yeah,
gets
shut
stuck
up!
in
I
the
got
back.
another one. I'll
It
flick
get-
it right at you.
It gets stuck back there.
No, I'm suing for damages
Oh
for
my God.
You're
mental
getting
damages.
a free day at the
Get
park.
just stuck. Oh, it's terrible. And then if you get a hairy nipple, then the hair
Oh.
and the nipple gets wrapped around your uvula. Would be terrible. Ugh, on
This-
a roller coaster. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Serves you right.
You going right down, and you just gotta lightly tick it over your
And
shoulder,
then
and
you
it goes
go
into the
back
neck.
up, and it goes down your throat.
It goes down your throat. It's all timing. Timing and physics. You can get your
Hey,
nipple.
let me
The
go on
things
a
that
roller
go
coaster
through
so I
your
can
head.
flip my nickel. It's weird, man. Your mind is bizarre.
Well, it's not like I'm putting it in a slingshot and getting Molly from here.
But now he's thinking about it.
Yeah, the slingshot sounds better to me.
Oh, if I see her yawn, just right there. Bam.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that would hurt in the
God.
back of your
No, how about just like a miniature marshmallow? That's,
a little
I
marshmallow.
hate marshmallows.
She
oh,
does.
even makes it even better.
I know.
She hates them.
I'd have to get the marshmallow out of the peanut butter can stuff and get her a wad of it.
Yo, the marshmallow cream.
Yeah.
You could buy a jar of it and just a wad.
A wad.
You'd probably choke her with it. Like she
How did we
choked
get
on
here? What are we?
marshmallow
What is
cream.
going on?
We were talking about nipples. The next thing we know, Molly's
We're-
choking on marshmallow cream.
We'll put that picture on on your OnlyFans. Molly covered in marshmallow cream.
Yeah, marshmallow.
Marshmallow
That's the
cream.
ticket.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. So you guys know what Pound Town is? Pound Land. There's Pound Land too.
Oh, I was thinking
It's a British
Pound-
dollar store.
Oh, I thought Pound Town. Was
Pound Town.
banging the shit out. of
Yeah, you take her to Pound Town.
Take her to Pound
Well,
Town.
Poundland, people are pissed off in England because
Oh, pound the money.
pound,
The
yeah, like
currency.
Pound Town.
Okay, got it.
So they're selling sex toys right there, right next to kids' toys. Imagine your local Poundland, grab a box of chocolates, and almost pick up a sex toy. So people are pissed that they're selling sex toys at like the British dollar store.
Why do they have to blur it out?
Candy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, don't put it near the candy, but like put it up high.
Well, here's the chocolates are right here. This
Where?
is your love little
Well,
Valentine's
I mean,
Day.
it's
Yeah,
a
that's
Valentine's
adult
Day
chocolate.
display, right?
Yeah,
So those go
Valentine.
along with Valentine's Day.
That's right. That's right.
Just picking up
Poundland.
you know.
yeah,
supplies.
It's like a Walgreens.
that's cool. Come on, that'd be part of a Valentine's Day display. That's not. So what, man? Keep an eye on your kids. Don't let them run loose.
People should go to a sex
Say,
shop
what
if
is
they want
this,
to buy 'em.
mommy? That's a dildo. Put it down.
I mean, it didn't look like the packaging was like "Bam," in your
Obnoxious.
face, like that's what this
It's
is.
not like a double ender
Although
that has
you
fists
can't-
on both
Just-
ends.
Although
Where
it's
you can
blurred,
see through
so-
the packaging. It's like a like a battery or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, they sell all sorts of.
Nah, it's
You
not
know.
a big deal.
it's a personal massager.
Yeah.
8 pounds.
Just take your kid's mask, put it over their eyes, and walk them through the section.
I don't know. Should people be upset about it? Nah.
Nah.
No,
Come
they're
on.
squares. Fuck them.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I agree. Squares.
Squares.
Oh, so we have a mystery on the loose here,
Oh,
guys.
no.
We got Darren here to solve mysteries. So they captured this animal. They don't know if it's a dog or a coyote.
Whoa.
So they've had this animal. Where is it?
Well, they've captured it and they don't know what it is.
And it got out. So here's the picture of it. They don't know if it's a dog or coyote, but now it is gone. It broke out.
It's
Oh,
a
it's
jackal.
cute.
It's something, but that's where it was. Whatever, and then it jumped through
Well,
the screen.
Good for him. He got out.
Well,
Yeah,
where,
but what is it? They
I
don't.
don't know. He deserves to not be stuck in that
who was
freaking
keeping
cage.
this? Like, what?
Yeah.
It looks like a mess around that
They're gonna
cage. Like
cut
that's
his
not in
head
a
off and
shelter or
study
anything.
him. Yeah, that's not cool.
That's like someone's messy living room.
That's like Molly's messy car.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly would drive that.
Good for him. He got away.
So they, a while back, there was a story in like Arizona that they disproved the chupacabra. You know what the
Yeah,
chupacabra is?
yeah.
How could you disprove that?
Right. That's what I was just
Because
gonna
they
say.
found a carcass and they said it's not a chupacabra. It is a wild, mutated, blood sucking dog.
That sounds like a chupacabra.
Sounds
to
like
me.
So the teeth in this carcass had holes in them, and the thing evolved to suck blood.
So how can you say that that's just a mutation if you don't know if you
And
don't know
that's
if there's
just
more
that
of
one
them?
particular thing. That's just him. He doesn't speak for the whole species of chupacabra. Chupacabra, if you will.
Yeah, chupacabra, I believe, is correct.
It's like someone saying they've disproved that Bigfoot are real. You can't
Yeah, he's
disprove that.
probably Bigfoot's pet. And
They
he
said,
went
don't
on-
worry, chupacabras aren't real, just wild packs of blood-sucking mutant dogs. Sleep tight, kids. Here it is. Here's the carcass. So they said that's the animal they found. Here are some of the teeth, but those teeth suck blood.
That's like they've got vampire deer.
What?
Yeah,
You've
they
never
have
seen a vampire deer?
No.
Yeah, they've
They're
got
in
hollow
Scotland.
teeth. They can.
Oh
And
my God.
there's no iron like in the soil or something on this island that they're at. So they actually evolved vampire teeth and they suck the blood out of like rabbits and shit to get
Yeah.
their iron.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Do they hide during the daytime?
No.
Only come out at night? Do they have
Here, I'll get you
wings and
some.
shit? That's cool though. Vampire deer. I
Heck
never
yeah.
heard of that.
Oh yeah. Fun.
They're not that big,
Nature
but
is
they
Tom,
will.
are
great.
you a vampire with the
I'm a reverse vampire.
reverse?
See,
vampire?
here you
Look at
go.
'em.
These are the vampire deer.
Oh, they got the
No
fangs
way.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a vampire deer, and they fucking hunt down rabbits and shit.
They're adorable.
suck
That's
their blood.
crazy. What the fuck is that?
It's
It's a deer. Look at the one licking its lips.
Look,
Wait,
yeah,
go
bring
up
it
Those
down,
are
one.
the teeth?
on the left.
That's not
up.
real.
Yes. Go down, Tom. Tom. The
No,
other
up,
way. The other way.
up.
Up, up, up,
Up,
up.
up.
The other side left. There. Right there.
there.
Right there. Or licking. Right
The
there.
top left.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
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 It's just
Vampire deer have fangs. Look at that.
That's freaking awesome.
Bam. Yeah.
Wow. I've never seen that.
It looks like a bad Photoshop.
no, they're real.
How long have they been around?
There, I believe. Let me get the original shit here.
We've gone
Way
full
off.
off the rails
water
from
deer.
the
Oh my
original story.
God.
Subspecies. They're similar to musk deer named vampire. So where are
Do they suck blood though?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, they do. There's no iron or something there. South Korea.
Now I really want to remake Blade, but all deer.
all the Bambi blade. There's a small population in
Yeah, like
France. There's
Daywalker
Britain.
deer.
I thought it was Scotland. Okay.
South Korea?
Yep. Look at that.
But does it say that because deer aren't carnivores?
Well, but he said in this area they have an
That's what
iron
I-
deficiency,
That's
so
what
they
he
evolved
says.
this.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
I think that's. I don't know.
That's what Tom says.
We'll
That's
look
what
into
I-
it somewhere.
That's Tommy World.
It's some kind
I
of
watch a lot of
evolution
TV.
for some reason. I mean, it's
And that's where I saw him.
Yeah, but they eat like they're herbivores, isn't that?
Our deer are.
carnivores?
Yeah, but there's no in the soil. They said these
And
deer
their
in
body
Scotland,
needs the
the
iron.
iron, and that's
So
where they get it.
they
Is other
grab-
animals.
How they have hoofs? How can they grab a hold of
A rabbit?
a
They just
rabbit.
run it down and bite it.
They run it down and bite it, and then just suck the blood. They don't
Suck-
eat it because they're
They just
herbivores.
suck it dry.
That's crazy.
I don't know if
And that's what
I've-
they said that chupacabra dog was doing.
Sucking rabbits dry.
Just sucking. Well, they suck all the chickens, everything. They suck everything dry.
That's what happens to those cows that they find. Just
Suck dry of blood.
hmm.
And they're like, ah, chupacabras aren't real. It's just wild, mutated, blood sucking dogs.
who we will call chupacabras.
That- Exactly what a chupacabra is.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Just the way they named it differently.
All right. You want to know why you shouldn't mess with chick lions?
Well, they're the ones, man. They're the ones I think that do most of the killing. They
They
kill.
do
for
all
They
the
do.
killing. So they filmed the female lions were they made the kill, but the male lion wanted to come in, and a female lion decided to bite his testicle off.
Oh no.
Here's the male lions. They're kind of pissed that he's coming in for the food. And then, he's
Well, they
like,
got it on video.
they got pictures of it. And then bam, there. It is sacked right open. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, I
and
didn't
he's-
want to see the picture,
look,
man.
he's laying there like
That's
in the
his
sun.
right ball is no longer in the
I
sack.
don't think he's going to be able to.
They
Poor
had,
guy.
but look at
That's
you can
gross.
see there's the bite that did it. This bitch right here got him
Oh,
between the crotch.
You can't even
Not
mess with
only
their
the-
food.
Yeah, he messed with their food. He's not gonna be able to get into that sweet lion poontang either. After that,
Wow.
they don't like him very much, obviously.
Yeah. Well, he said we're eating first, and he's like, but I'm kind of big. And they're like,
Not
okay, well,
big
I'm
enough.
biting your fucking ball out of the bag.
I wonder if she thought it tasted good because then she might go for the other one.
Doesn't he look like that pose? Like he just got his ball bit off.
That pose is like instant regret. He's just sitting there going, oh.
I'll eat the balls. Just don't bite my balls.
I mean,
I
can
don't
you
wanna
imagine like just getting hit in the balls, but having your ball bitten off?
Poor
Laying
thing.
there
Oh,
in the savannah with the
exposing-
flies
exposing
eating
it.
your fresh
Yeah.
balls.
Oh my goodness.
Get rid of that picture.
Like somebody
Go
get
away.
the flies off my
Like that.
open sack.
Molly can't stand to see that.
It would be hard not to climax when someone's biting your balls off.
Right? Oh, I think I'm.
That's what he's doing right
Oh.
there. He's like,
Oh.
smoking a
He's like-
lion
he's like-
cigarette.
He's like, it was totally worth it.
Worth it. I
Oh.
told you, bitch, I'd get my balls in your mouth one day.
Oh, Jesus,
Poor lion.
poor
Oh.
guy.
I got another testicle story.
Oh,
No,
good.
please. One a week is enough.
No, this is a Hitler testicle.
Oh, I don't want to hear about Hitler's test.
It's a video game.
He had one, I heard.
That's what they're complaining about. So there's on stream, people can make their own games. So Hitler,
I heard about
this is a game where Hitler goes around and has sex with women.
Someone made this.
Someone made this game, but they gave him
Hitler sex game.
Hitler sex
Wow,
game.
he's buff. Look at him.
Yeah. Where is the fucking plane? And it's a fucking plane. Yeah. So they show him like here, they covered up what he's doing to this Japanese lady, but he has 2 testicles. So people aren't pissed that you're Hitler. They're pissed that Hitler has 2 testicles.
It's inaccurate, right?
Yeah, that's the outrage.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make a Hitler sex game, you
He had all kinds of
gotta
mad
make it authentic.
scientists. You don't think Hitler could get another testicle?
I mean, everything about this game is just so
Oh.
wrong. Like,
Why does everything on the internet have to go to Nazis and Hitler?
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's it. It goes back. Full circle. Damn it.
I just
So you wanted a one nut Hitler. You'd have been happier.
I would rather
I
not
mean, the
let Hitler
people-
have sex on a fucking video game after everything.
You can
he's
have a-
done.
here's
They
the
have
thing.
a game like that with Stalin, and it's only $1.99.
The people that found this game and want to play it probably are the people that want it to be accurate because they're already
Mad
up.
accurate.
I think if you log in to play this game, it should send some signal to your local police department.
I
Like
agree.
keep an eye on
and
this guy.
As soon
Oh,
as
what
it's
trick or
finished
treat
downloading, you should have a knock on your door.
right?
Why?
Because you're downloading a game with the Hitler
not-
having sex with a
it's
bunch of
not
people.
Kiddie porn. It's freedom of expression.
But
It's
you're
no, you rat people out to the police over a fucking video
yeah,
game.
because you're a Nazi if you
You're
want to
not
play this
hurting
game.
anyone. It's a novelty. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but it's like, who are you hurting? Seriously.
He's just saying it's a mental like
I see your point, but
Hey.
it's a flag.
it is
It's a flag.
It's a red flag. It's a big red flag, William.
Big red flag sticking out of Hitler's ass.
Yeah, but
Yes,
you guys
that was a red fish.
listen, this game is supposedly good. Right here.
Oh, not the Stalin one.
Sex with
No,
Stalin was
forget it,
better
though.
than expected.
Hitler
There you
was
go.
having sex with a Japanese girl. It's
Yeah,
so
the
World
whole-
War II. Yeah.
Yeah, World War II. That's you have sex with your friends.
God,
Here's the
people are
Stalin one. This
wrong.
is on sale right now. $1.99.
It would have
Whoa.
Oh, why?
That is very body positive. We got
no,
it blurred. So
thank you.
that is. That's Stalin.
He's got B cups.
Wow.
He's got the rings to work out. Look at the shape of that mustache.
That's quite a
Why?
mustache. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. Would you rather play that one?
How about
Yeah,
No.
I think I'm going to download this one.
What about Pol Pot?
A what one?
Pol Pot.
What is that?
You know who Pol Pot was?
No.
Oh fuck.
All right. Well, the
Let's move on, please.
the Brits were feeding the geese more. 20?
Fat geese.
No. Feeding the geese.
Oh, jerking off.
Jerking
Is
off.
that what they call it? Feeding the geese.
Feeding the geese.
I've never heard that. Why? Why the geese?
Because your hand when you're feeding the geese. You look like you're jerking off.
Huh. I don't know.
25% more during lockdown. And I was like, you needed a study to know this?
Yeah,
Right.
it's obvious.
Of course.
Especially if, they were stuck in like quarantine alone. Like,
Watching porn. Yeah, they were really serious in the lockdown in Britain of not seeing anyone. So
yeah,
you don't think porn's going to go up? I don't get why this was such a shocking story to the Brits.
it's not.
And that's probably low that it's up 25%.
Well, maybe it's shocking because the Brits already do watch a lot of porn, even on their mainstream. Like,
We didn't think we could
they have a
up
lot
it
more.
25%.
Yeah.
Why Brits? Just because it's that particular.
Brits were the one that did the
it's
study.
Daily Mirror.
They had a pretty intense lockdown too.
What about those guys from down under? You think they were down under there jerking off under there? Because their lockdown was pretty severe too.
Yeah, we should talk to David Black. That's just looked like somebody walked in the freaking room here.
That's just a ghost.
That's just the ghost. All right, would you guys like this couch? It's called a loafa. A rapper invented it.
Oh, God.
And it's all dinner rolls. Where the hell?
Oh, I get loaf.
Hold on, we're gonna have to reset this. All right, guys.
All right.
The loafa.
So it's dinner roll sofa.
Okay, they'll show it right here. There it is.
Huh.
Is it actually made out of bread?
No.
No, that can't be real.
But you know, I like it because it's got the little
It looks
glazing, buttery. Yeah. It just, I would prefer if they had an additional row on top of the row in the back because of I have arthritis in my back. So
It looks like Napoleon Dynamite's brother.
it's
So,
too.
It
Kip?
looks
Kip Dynamite.
It looks kind of cool, but look at the proportions of the couch and the person sitting on it. It looks really low to the ground and small.
And what has he got on his feet? What the fuck is that?
He's the rapper. Kif.
Kip the rapper?
Kif.
Kif.
Kif. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't look very comfortable because of how low it
The
is.
back
to the
needs to be
ground.
higher too.
302,000.
How much disposable income do you have where you can have a giant piece of furniture in your house that's a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Well,
302,000. That can't be right.
That's what it's going for, man. If you want a
Is
loafa,
that euros?
no, thank you.
it looked like they were selling it at IKEA.
For that much money,
That means you got to put it together yourself.
Yeah,
I'm not,
but it's
IKEA's
really
not selling anything
comfortable.
that's $302,000.
You have to bake it first.
I'm not assembling anything if I'm paying $302,000.
Right.
I'm
like,
not. I'm
like
not paying
William
a
said.
kit.
For 175 more, they will have a team come in. And put
175
together
more
No.
bucks on thing.
Like William said, for $300,000, you get instructions and a bunch of like yeast and the ingredients to make bread and assemble it.
I
Like,
hate
it's
IKEA
actually
so
made
That,
of
bad.
for
I'm
that
sorry.
much
There you
money, it's got to have a beautiful house around it.
Bake it and put it together.
I just can't stand going to IKEA. It's a
I
lumber
can't
yard.
get my yeast to rise.
Gross.
Why is your $300 sofa so flat? I couldn't get the yeast to rise.
Yeah, I use baker's yeast.
Gosh.
and stuff.
I'm in high altitude, right? You would have problems baking one of those sofas in Colorado.
There.
Is it going to get moldy?
It's a different altitude. It's
They
gonna
give you
cause
like a sealant that makes it all glazed and stops it from. I don't. I hope
funny,
it's
though.
not actually made
You
out
have
of
to
bread.
put it together. You have to put it together. $300,000. You got to put it together. It's IKEA, man. And then the instructions are not even in English.
Oh my God. Damn.
Anyone who buys that sofa should have a red flag put on them too.
Yeah.
Just,
You guys are, y'all don't know nothing about freedom. You just want to
Ban everything.
Ban everyone. Have them watched.
I'm not saying
You're being
that they
watched
can't
already.
be free. I'm saying I would want to know if someone had spent that much, and I'm going to stay away from them. They
Well,
can do whatever they want.
I
don't
would
care.
love to hang with them because trust me, they're going to piss away a lot of money.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
hang out, they'll buy everything. If they spend that much money on a goddamn bun sofa. But you remember in school those
bun
buns that they
sofa?
made that would come out looking like that? Oh my God.
I
We
bet.
had the best buns in school like that. They look
Yeah.
like that. They had that little glaze on them. I
Ooh.
want one of those now.
Yeah.
I want to have a bun.
Getting hungry now. We always get hungry right around the 40-minute part of the second episode.
Well, I'm hungry for some sex robot talk.
Hold on. We'll get to the sex robot, but Japan, I know why Germans like the Japanese people. They created a new mascot character to scare the shit out of kids. This is for the train station. This monster lives. It's like a Japanese Pennywise.
Is that a one-eyed purple
Oh.
people eater?
But it lives between the train track and
Yeah, minding the gap.
minding the gap.
Oh, to
Yeah.
keep the kids from like
Jumping
playing
down
on the train tracks.
Yep, from falling between the gap and the platform.
We have those here in the subway, but they push them onto the track.
Yeah, but we don't have. I love the scaring the shit out of
Monsters.
children to get them to behave.
I like that. That's cool. That's good.
The monster's gonna get you. So now they.
But it looks
I
like
think
a
that's
one-eyed,
terrible.
one-horned flying
It's
purple people
terrible.
eater.
You're
No.
scarring a child for
It's got
life.
one eye. It's purple.
Saving his life
Oh
through
my
fear.
God!
and
Through fear?
intimidation.
No, that's not good. That's not.
Okay,
how
I
you
have a much better plan. I
All right.
I could
Touch
solve
it.
this.
Go ahead.
Instead of this stupid monster, what you do
Hold your child by the hand.
is you take a child, throw them in the gap, and show everyone, look, this is what happens if you don't
Right.
mind the gap.
Videotape it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You hold
That'll
on
do
to
it.
your child. Keep them by the hand. That's what you do. You don't let them run amok.
Or you take a bunch of animals and do it and show it to kids.
And just play that like in the train station.
Right.
What-
Here's a video of a puppy falling in the gap.
Yeah.
Why do
don't
you hate
don't do
animals,
that.
Darren?
No,
Don't
we
do
gotta-
that. Jesus. We have people that watch our show that love animals, they're animal lovers. You've gone off the
Well,
rails.
get one of those chupacabras.
A chupacabra,
that.
yeah. There
Yeah,
you
do
go.
the chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Or one of
Giant
those
gap
one of those
gecko.
vampire deer. Just have a vampire deer out there.
Yeah.
Just, mm.
I like the creepy mod. Is it working for him?
Yeah,
What happened? It pops up.
I don't know. I
He
think
just comes out from somewhere. Is it a guy in a costume?
story wasn't working as well as it.
It's probably
should've,
just
but
a story that they tell the kids that's like
the gap monster.
you
Oh
know,
my
like the
God.
trolls under the bridge.
The gap monster.
Ooh.
We used to call that a vagina.
Did you ever hear of the toilet monster? I was dating a girl whose brother was scared to death of the toilet monster. So the toilet monster, when he was a little kid, he wanted to use the potty, like the big one, not the kid one.
Is that little kid you?
No, it was
Okay.
ex-girlfriend's brother. So he could barely get his wiener to the top of the toilet seat. So he's on his tiptoes and he puts his wiener on the toilet. And when he's trying to pee on the big boy toilet, the seat came down. Yes, this little wiener. And they couldn't get him near the toilet again because the toilet monster bit him.
So does he still like?
Wow.
Oh,
wear a
yeah, that's-
diaper?
Yeah. I just think that's so funny. He's on his little tiptoes trying to get his little
Look,
wiener up
and
there
look,
and whammo.
and now-
He's probably so proud of himself too. Look,
I'm using
using
the
the
big
big
body.
And now-
Oh, that had the
Oh,
sting.
that's
And now he can't get
terrible.
off unless he gets his penis.
Smack with his little-
hard for life.
Come on, baby.
You go in the bedroom, chick goes in and goes, "Hey, grab that toilet seat."
Well, and then he's got his sister telling everyone about it for the rest
Yeah.
of his life too.
Well, his sister was
Like that
younger,
wasn't
so
bad
she
enough.
she heard about the toilet monster and didn't want to use the toilet, and then the parents couldn't tell her why.
And then the name.
No, the toilet monster won't get you.
What, what's the toilet brand like? Why is it
Kohler
Kohler? Why is it Kohler on your little penis?
backwards and upside down.
Backwards and upside down.
All right, just another MILF Monday. What do you think about this guy
Ooh.
who took it upon himself? He works at Dunkin' Donuts to give customers $1 off for MILF Monday.
like
Any
it.
older looking woman that comes in,
Hell yeah. I would like to
he
hang out in
created
there.
the holiday.
That's great.
So he was taking $1 out of his own pocket, or he was
Taking $1 off.
taking $1 off.
Yep, handing over a drink with the extra $1 in the middle-aged
He wasn't
woman.
authorized to do it.
While she was being given the extra cash, he said, "It's MILF Monday."
I mean, he's technically stealing from the chain then at
Yeah,
that point because
yeah.
he's given unauthorized discounts.
Yeah. Well,
Just another MILF Monday.
We're just trying to give back to our local MILFs and shit on Monday. And
Well, and
that's
what's the
sounds like a
call?
classy guy.
If you're older but you're not like good looking, you don't get it, and
You
then
need to have a kid,
I
right?
always enjoy my donut with a cool glass of MILF.
Yeah, you give her $1. That's
I
good.
talked about Krispy Kreme. Now you're talking about Dunkin' Donuts. Dude, bring in some donuts next week.
I'm hungry. Yep.
Am I boring you, Mom?
No, I'm sorry. I'm
Well, this
hungry.
is a weird sperm story. We'll do a
Makes
couple
me
sperm
yawn.
stories here.
Why don't we just
Good,
talk-
because one's not enough.
No, we got back to back. So this is odd. This is Israeli military. The parents, the son died, so it's a sad story that way.
Oh.
But then it gets really weird because they gave the parents the soldiers' sperm.
How did they get?
Yeah,
said
how did
sperm.
they do that?
Yeah. So they wanted to create grandkids with the sperm, but after they got the sperm, the state said, yeah, but you can't use it to have grandchildren.
Why not?
That's the fucking weird story about it. So why would they give you sperm that you can't use? Just your kid's sperm.
Well,
Yeah,
because
what
then they
would you
set a
wanna do with
precedent
it?
for doing that with anyone. That
What would you want to do with your
dies.
kid, your dead kid's sperm?
Have grandchildren.
That's it. That's the only reason.
he didn't give consent to. Like,
Yeah.
oh, how did they?
How did they
what-
extract it?
Retrieve their son's semen shortly
That's
after he
a
died in
hell of an
combat
autopsy.
to make
Oh.
it legal, asking the government to make it legal for them to use it to become grandparents. So there's like 128 women that signed up to take it,
To take his sperm?
to take his sperm. 182 women from across Israel want to be the surrogate mother. And they're having trouble. The state is stopping them from,
I've never heard of, the guy's killed. Let's grab his sperm and give it to his parents.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds
odd.
made up. That doesn't sound
Isn't that
real.
weird?
I mean, I
So
guess I can
crazy.
understand that they would want.
Is that the guy that got killed?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't like sad stories, but this was just too weird.
That's
Like
very weird.
a similar bill was voted down last
You
summer.
can have it, but you can't use it.
Yeah, you can just have it.
So did they? The parents
a
literally
weed
asked
law.
like whoever was doing the autopsy just to extract.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I don't think that's standard procedure. Like,
No,
A lot of
it
parents
can't
didn't
be.
know that there was an option that you can have your son's sperm retrieved.
But I mean, if you do this, if they allow it and set a precedent for it, how many people are going to be wanting to do this? Because wouldn't you want, if your kid died too soon, you would want to have grandkids?
listen, I know, but
of-
look,
That's just kind of the way
if
it
you're
goes.
talking
right?
about, soldiers dying, there might be a group of them that could be a mix-up. And who
Right.
gets whose sperm? And then you
Yeah.
think you have your grandchildren, and the kid comes out and it's black or something else,
Yeah.
like Asian, and you're like, well, that can't be this. And then what do you do with that kid?
Yes.
You got to raise it and love it. I mean, it's weird. It's weird. It's a whole weird.
Do they
thing.
take it like right while you're on the field? Like, or do
No,
they-
it's probably
No, it
part
would
of
have
the
to be-
autopsy, I would think. Like, go in.
You
and
just
get-
gotta
everything
die
about
out
this
there
story
and
is very
fuck.
strange.
You have a lioness bite off his nut.
Drop it, heel, drop it.
Put that down. Put it
Well,
down.
because
Drop
sperm
it.
can survive. I'm sure it can survive inside your body for a while after you
It
die.
can survive in space for 200 years.
It's spinning around.
It can't survive in your vagina for more than a day.
I know, right? Ugh.
The vacuum of space is nothing to
I
sperm.
know. I know.
Molly's
The
It's
vagina.
vagina is an amazing.
No, it's
thing.
a hell on earth.
It's amazing.
Your vagina is hell on earth.
It's amazing.
I send 68 million soldiers to hope one.
You were
makes
hoping?
it.
You don't, Tommy. Come on, you a big baby. You don't want to have a baby. Hoping.
I'll remind you what a terrible place it is later. Oh, come on. No, it's a
no,
terrible
you don't
place.
want this hell on earth. God
I'm
forbid.
saving you.
As I walk,
Just have him killed and then
shadow of
harvest his
death.
sperm.
Right?
Yeah. if you die, I got like 4 days to get your sperm.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just such a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It is weird.
Yeah, and then you're
What do you
creating children without the
like?
person's permission? That
Yeah,
seems real odd.
it is shady, and I can get why there would be the want for that, but then there's so many just other things that come up, just ethical and
Yeah, you're
legal.
gonna end up in some pet cemetery hellhole.
Yeah.
Here are his ashes, and here's his cum.
You don't, yeah, definitely can't put them in the same container.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, this is a sick world. You have all these psychotic women just killing dudes just to get their sperm and have their kids
oh, you
against their
see,
will.
I didn't even consider that. Molly's sick mind.
I mean, you start setting a precedent, and stuff goes crazy because people are
Look, don't
crazy.
kill me. I'll give it to you willingly.
Yeah, jeez. I want that in that.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Jeez. So we got the world's biggest sperm donor. He does it for free out of the back of his van. 129
What?
children. And
Wow.
Out of the
that
back of his van.
well, he
Like he
vials
goes
up
in the van and puts it in a thing and
in
gives
a
it to you.
And
there
then,
you go.
And then what do you do with it? You take it
Yeah,
with a turkey baster?
Yeah, turkey based it up there. But he has 9 kids on the way. However, the state is saying, I don't know if it's the state, but
That he
they're
has to pay
putting
child support.
no, they're putting like a warning on him that hey, you didn't do it in a lab. This could be dangerous.
And also,
an
hey,
infection.
you're probably going to pass on that baldness gene to your kid.
Yeah. So,
Man,
but
like
he's doing it for free, and if you go to a lab, it's
right.
tens of thousands.
It is. But who's my daddy? Oh, I just paid a dude $20 and he went in a van.
No, he
and
did it for free. I
He
would
did it for
charge
free.
Oh, free.
something. I would charge something. Come on.
It says sometimes he
look-
asks for gas money.
Yes.
Do you
Oh,
really want to
yeah.
have a kid with this guy?
knocked on the van.
$5, man.
Jesus.
Hey, you got this stuff? I'll be with you in a minute.
I mean,
Where are you looking this stuff up, Tommy? Are you on the dark web?
this is on the sun.
Yeah. This is English sperm, man. So that's sperm with an accent.
If I pull up in a van and
Much
ask
more
a lady if
intelligent
she wants some
sounding.
semen, I'm going to jail.
Right?
No,
How
you
is he
got to
getting
put
away
up.
with it?
They get a hold
They
of
come
him.
to him.
Yeah, man. They just got to know. Like,
Look, he's got like the windows all covered.
Yeah.
Instead of Dr. Death,
Ugh.
this guy's like
Dr.
Dr.
Life.
Life. He's a reverse
That
Kevorkian.
van looks like it's just completely hollowed, like empty inside. He doesn't have
Yeah.
anything like comfortable. Like
No, it's because you know
just-
what? He's not doing it for joy.
Yep.
He's doing it to help people.
there you go. Take this, jam that in your sniz, and press the end,
Oh,
Jeez.
and then hope for the best. If it doesn't take, I'll be back.
I'm back. Yeah,
I'll
I'll be back next
I'll be
week.
back. But I could use some gas
That's
money.
all right. You have no idea, what he's actually
While I'm at the
giving
gas
you and-
station, I wouldn't mind some Funyuns. Maybe maybe some apple juice to
Listen,
make
man,
some more.
free cum. I mean, women can get that anywhere. You want to charge them so they feel like they're getting something quality. You
Oh
got to
my
charge them a
gosh.
couple $100.
Otherwise, it's worthless. You got
Look,
well.
taste this. It's good.
Whenever you're getting anything out of the back of a van, you're not thinking quality.
No.
You know what you should have back there? Pineapples. So they'll know it tastes good.
Yeah,
Look, what if you just have some whore like just like cum?
you
You don't
hand
want
it to her, and she throws it in her mouth. Fill it up again, buddy.
Give me a double.
No, I want to see the chick
All right.
line it on the table and snort it up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, baby.
You are so wrong. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it is
throw
a
up.
real issue that there's a need and it costs so much, and
Yeah, if you can't afford it,
that people are having to
I just don't think
go to the random
I
guy
don't
in the
think
van.
people have to do that though. I don't think they have to.
50
Well,
secret
it
siblings.
it does cost a lot of money.
I know, but
to
don't
go
you have
through
a
all of
friend that'll
the-
give you some cum if you want to have a baby?
If you ask nicely, I'm sure you could get cum out of a lot of.
A lot of guys. I would, if a girl asked me for my jizz, I would give it to her. Absolutely.
Especially if she asked with like a smile and polite.
Yeah.
You are such a dude.
What
I
am
got
I
a
gonna-
vasectomy, so it'd be a cruel joke.
Oh yeah.
It's not seeming
It's a
to
dud.
work. Something that's a dud. It's going to be a dud every time. Well, do you have kids?
Oh, if he's the dude.
I do. I have 2 kids.
And that was enough, right? My son got a vasectomy after 3. So, yeah, it's enough already.
Yeah, it's fucking enough. All right, sex doll time.
Hey, I'll tell you what, who else got a vasectomy? That fucking lion.
Yeah,
That was
one that was quick and cheap,
No antiseptic, no.
free.
But not complete.
He still got one nut. I wonder if he
He
can
does.
still knock up
Yes.
a lion.
I think
You
she was
can.
being very polite,
I don't
leaving
think
him
any
one.
of those lionesses are going to bang him after that little episode, though.
I don't think he's been
damaged
going to
goods.
be in a condition for a while.
He's damaged
Yeah,
goods.
they're gonna talk shit behind his back.
No, I
Yeah.
think they fixed them up. I think they're on like
Those
a
are
nature
lesbian
reserve.
lions, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man, bite his nuts.
bite his nut out. Don't even bite it off. Let it hang.
Lesbo lions. Oh
Let
my
it
God.
drag. Let the flies get it.
This is a terrible second hour.
This is great. All right, so now there's like a play it again sex robot swap.
Yay! Sex robots. All
So
right. Oh,
you
no.
can bring these dolls in, and this guy will fix them up,
refurbish.
refurbish them,
Man.
fix any holes and everything.
Change her eye color.
Yeah, she
Make her
does the
lips
whole
fatter?
thing with.
Look, her lips look fatter.
But look at the prices compared to like the 14,000. You know, here's a 2018 light tan petite.
If there are any companies out there, I say
Ooh.
it every time, that would like to donate us some of your sex robots so that we can promote them on the show. We'll
I mean,
sit
look.
them down here. We'll promote
They'll be
them on
well
the
loved.
show. They will be well taken care
These
of.
are pre-loved
Who's
used
going to
sex
trade
dolls.
theirs in the first place?
Well, if you
and then,
get sick of them, like
I know, but
oh,
you
they're
don't-
trading up
you
for
gotta-
a better model.
You got to
Or-
make sure that it's cleaned up.
you're
good,
sick
though.
of having.
Well, that guy's got to have
Look,
have
yeah,
to do
take
it.
it back here. I would have traded this one in. Why? It's full.
How crappy? How crappy of a job would that be to have to be like refurbishing and cleaning and? Ugh.
Listen, I did some shit with this robot, and I just can't
I,
look.
can't, I
at-
don't respect her anymore. I
can't
can't
look
look her
at
in
her.
the eye.
I gotta get a new one. What'd you do? Don't worry about it. Just
Don't worry about what I
get this
did.
away from me. And give
All right,
me
I got a
new-
question for
Yeah, but-
Molly.
Yes.
You're dating some guy. We'll just call him Tom. And you show up to his house and he's in the restroom and you go to grab your coat and open the closet and you see her in there, one
Yeah.
of those dolls. What do you think about Tom now?
But not
This is your 4th date.
Fourth date. I mean, I would have some questions.
like, is she available? Can we both be with her?
Would it be a deal breaker
Would it be a deal
No.
breaker?
on its own? No.
It would have to come with other things like dead bodies in his closet.
Baby, that's not mine. I'm holding it for my
I'm
cousin.
holding it for William.
I just use it to practice jujitsu moves.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
was
I
learning-
think they're creepy.
It's a CPR doll, honey.
Yeah.
He would have to get rid of it.
Really?
What?
They're creepy.
We still got her.
Yeah, we got Gail.
We
Leave Gail alone.
We got Gail's butt over here.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of that, is it next week we're gonna have El May?
El May's gonna be on next
Oh my
week.
God! Tune in next week.
Is she coming in?
She's gonna.
She's
be in the
coming in. Yeah,
studio.
she texted me this morning at like
Oh,
9 in the morning.
I'm gonna try to talk her into slipping her panties off and giving them to me.
You are not going to ask.
Yes.
She's a burlesque dancer who we've had on
I
several
would
times.
like
She's a
I'm-
great person.
You already
ask
got
her-
a pair.
Those are in a frame. Those haven't been used. I want her to go to the gym.
You are not going to ask that.
He
You watch me.
asked me
You
that
know,
when we were off
they're-
air and it made me really uncomfortable.
Shh, you're not supposed to say anything.
He's got a
I
collection.
got a
He
collection.
throws them on the
Listen,
ground and makes a snow angel.
It's
in 'em.
all a joke. I really don't have a sense of smell since COVID, so it's just
Yeah.
a bit I'm doing. That's all.
Well,
Anyway,
Kanye West is weird. You guys heard him like
Well-
pissing on the Emmys and everything. He's lost his mind. He's gone. He's now trying to convince people that Pete Davidson has AIDS, and he doesn't. He's
wait,
just
why?
Oh, he
spreading the rumor.
He looks like a guy that would have AIDS.
That's
though.
exactly what he said.
Does he just have a beef with him? And
I
Yeah,
don't-
he's banging his ex-wife or his wife. They still
Yeah.
married.
So now, yeah. So
Pete Davidson, he's got big dick energy, that's for sure, because he's banging a lot of these girls.
mhm.
And look at him. He looks like he has AIDS. He's got a sick look to him.
Yeah, that's what Kanye was
He
saying,
looks
and now
sickly.
he's just spreading the rumor. This guy's got AIDS. Pete
Well,
Davidson.
come on, like he's possibly hepatitis. I don't think AIDS. He's had a lot of work with needles, with the tattoos.
Oh
you know?
yeah. All right.
I
Well,
like Pete Davidson. Good for him.
I don't know much about him. Not too much, but Darren Schafer of
Yo,
Cooper Vortex. Where can we find out about all of that? And what are you working on next?
Yeah.
Cooper Vortex, wherever you get your podcast. I've really been thinking about doing another show that doesn't have like a crazy niche attached to it, so I could just
What would it be?
yeah, it would just be people I want to interview. I mean, learning about doing the show, there are so many authors, books I've read that, if you just ask them, they would be willing to do a show.
Mhm.
So I want to do that, but it's like, who cares? Who cares what Darren has to say? I could listen to Steve O's new podcast instead, or I could listen to Smartlist that has 4 celebrities in it, or Jason Momoa's new podcast. Why would I listen to Darren? He's a fucking loser.
Why would I listen to Jason Momoa? I'd rather just watch him.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
My mom wants his sperm. My mom really likes Jason Momoa. And my mom's done with menopause. I don't know why she wants it.
He's available now.
Is he?
Yeah, him and Lisa broke up. Lisa
Oh.
Bonet.
Oh, well. Will, you
I'm
got
sure he'll land on his feet.
Yep,
to be fine.
I think he'll
Yeah.
be fine. Yeah, I have a gig going on tonight at
Well, this is going to be
Oh,
Wednesday.
damn, we forgot to
so-
say
oh
that.
shit. Well, I had
Whoops.
a gig last Saturday night, and I hope it was good. Oh, but I do. Last night I went to see Kurt Metzger, the comedian, in a club in Kenosha, and the guy that I worked that club years ago pulled me aside and said, "I don't think the feature's going to make it. Can you do 20 minutes?" And I'm like, "Hell
Wow.
yes!" And then the guy shows up last minute, but he said, "We'll let you still go up and do 10 minutes." So I got to get up and perform.
That's
and I
awesome.
did 10 minutes.
Awesome.
And then he got some good feedback. So he may use me in the future. So that was, and I got to meet Kurt Metzger, and he was
Very cool.
great. So it was awesome. Like sometimes being in the right place at the right time.
It's nice that they still gave you the
And
the
then-
That
time,
they still,
even though the guy
then
showed
he
up.
slipped me a $50 bill when I left. That's a
Hey,
class act,
Get
man.
yourself a blowjob, buddy. There you go.
Get yourself a little, buy yourself something nice. But I mean, that's really nice. So I
Very
mean, like,
cool.
I hope to do business with them in the future. And Kurt Metzger, if you get a chance to see him perform, he's an amazing stand-up.
So you were just out at the show? Were you doing like any sets or anything that?
No,
it
I
was
went
just-
out to see the show with Corey Strike,
Okay.
and then Nathan showed up there too. And then when the guy pulled me aside and asked me, "Hey, I don't think the guy's gonna make it in time. Can you do it?" And I was like, "Yes."
That's awesome.
And you got to be ready if you're a comic and something like that happens. Don't ever turn down an opportunity to get on stage and like to work with somebody you enjoy seeing. It was great. He was in the back of the room, and afterwards we took a picture. He goes, "Ali, you had some great stuff." I was like, "Hey, here's my card. If you'd like to do the podcast sometime." He goes, "What is that? Can you do it on Zoom?" And I said, "A StreamYard link." He goes, "Sure."
Bam.
So we might get Kurt Metzger on the show. I don't know
There
if
you
he
go.
would do an entire hour with us, but like,
Hey, we'll get him on there.
I asked him, I said, "Can you do it tomorrow?" He goes, "I'm shooting my own podcast tomorrow."
Because we
but-
want to stand Darren up again.
No, we would have had him on probably for a short period of time. And I
You
don't
just
think
would
he
have
would have
popped in
mind.
for part of it.
Yeah, popped in for part of it, like on StreamYard, because I don't think he's a guy that's going to sit and even do a whole hour with us. But just to get the cash and I'm sure you wouldn't mind giving up a little bit of time to see Kurt Metzger, because are you familiar with him at all?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So I mean, like, that's great, and he's good on the YouTube doing the
On the YouTube.
on the YouTube where he's Kurt. You know what I'm talking about? The guy does all these different shit. I'm drawing a blank. The comic that does all the different faces where he's
Oh, the Joe Biden guy, Kyle Dunnigan.
Kyle Dunnigan. So he's a regular on Kyle Dunnigan. Thank you for helping me out
There
with
you go.
that. And yeah, so yeah. It was awesome.
Very cool.
Excellent. Molly, you got some reads?
Do I? Go to our website, offthereelstm.com. Click the Amazon link on the top, shop like normal. We get a little bit of a kickback.
I go to our website. I click on that when I'm buying Amazon to give us a little kickback, and then
Yeah, the Amazon
Tom knows
affiliate link.
everything that I'm buying. But that's cool. But
Yep.
like, yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, like, it helps the show out a little bit. We want to stay in business.
Yeah. So, all right.
You should consider getting an Amazon link for your page.
No, I'm not. I think I'm done trying to monetize the Cooper Vortex. It's a niche show,
you're
and then if I stay
butchering the cash
completely
cow?
independent-
Cash
Yeah.
cow, you must have enough of that cash coming in.
Man.
No, but seriously, if you have people that support you and that enjoy your show, and everyone shops on Amazon, it doesn't cost them anything. Why can't they just click on that little link to help your show out a little bit so they can continue to enjoy your show?
There you go.
It doesn't hurt.
I don't need anyone's help.
There you go.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
one thing I wish I would have done is I read and promote all these obscure DB Cooper books on my show. And many of these books I've mentioned on the show dozens and dozens of times. There are books where I bought it 4 or 5 years ago for $7. And if you want a copy now, they're $75. So
Oh, wow.
I really wish I was smart enough to go back and realize, hey, if you're going to be promoting all these books, you should buy all of them since
Yeah, and
there
sell
aren't
them on
many.
your website.
Right.
Well, and why are they so expensive? You probably drummed up a lot of that excitement and awakened a lot of that excitement in people.
That's right.
Oh, 100%. Nobody else is talking about Ralph Himmelsbach's book from 1985.
Man, you should have been cashing in on that.
Yeah. You should have just grabbed up, and then you'd have your own
Shoulda,
supply
woulda,
of them.
coulda. Damn it.
Oh, well.
Live and
Only I
learn.
was smart.
20. Yep. Well,
That's why you got to move on to the next one.
Did you get them all to get you autographed copies for when you had them on the show?
The people I have met in person, I've had them sign their books for me.
Awesome.
We've had a couple authors that we ordered a book and had them autograph it and mail it to us. When we had them on
I
the show.
even I've gotten books pre-release so I can read them and have the author on. I had this
Nice.
mathematician from Transylvania. He had this book come out recently, and I got it before everyone else. I felt so cool, like, oh, I'm so important. I get to read this DB Cooper book before you do.
And they're like, who's DB Cooper? Does he play
Right,
for
yeah.
the Niners?
That's cool.
All right, Darren. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for all you do. Keep grinding, man. And remember, universe, we're not good enough.
Nope.